Yeah, that's how everybody's feeling right now. That's how everybody's feeling right now. So, ran into this video over here on Twitter, and it's IGN talking about this. So they're saying that, excuse me, that it's basically saying it's the tariffs, and we're hearing that they might actually raise the price of the Switch 2, and that they're postponing, they're putting on hold the pre-orders while they figure this whole tariff thing out. You know, people have asked me to actually speak on the tariffs, and I've told y'all before, listen, and I think the way they're asking me is almost kind of like a gotcha thing, because people know that I like Trump. But things weren't great with Harris and Biden either. So no matter, you can tell, listen, Trump's trying to correct things. He's trying his way. They tried theirs. Things didn't work. Things were sucking while they were in office. Now we're going to see if Trump's tariffs can do anything. He said there would be a correction period. I told you guys already, I'm ready for prices to go up and down and haywire. He said there would be a correction period. So if he's correct, hopefully things work out. And at the end of the day, he ends up putting more money in Americans' pockets. And even if things do go up, we have so much extra money that it offsets paying a little more here and there for other things, or maybe even a lot more, depending on how much more money he's having Americans make. So it is what it is. But let's find out about this Nintendo thing. Come on.
If you're in the US and we're planning to pre-order a Switch 2, you're going to have to wait. Switch 2 pre-orders are delayed indefinitely only in the US.
Indefinitely.
Nintendo is saying it is indeed because of tariffs. Pre-orders were supposed to start on April 9th, but Nintendo revealed they are no longer happening in wake of the most recent set of tariffs implemented by President Trump on the same day as the Switch 2 Direct. Previously, we only suspected that tariffs were part of revealed is indeed because of tariffs. Pre-orders were supposed to start on April 9th, but Nintendo revealed they are no longer happening in wake of the most recent set of tariffs implemented by President Trump on the...
Why does this come out all of a sudden when everybody's flipping out about the price? You know what I'm saying? Like all of a sudden, oh, it's the tariffs, it's the tariffs, it's the tariffs. It just, I don't know if part of it feels like a smoke screen. It could be because of the tariffs, but it feels like passing the buck. Something doesn't feel right about this, because they wasn't answering nothing about the price. They didn't show the price during Nintendo Direct. People had to go looking for the stuff. It was shady. People don't like it. They're making you pay for the video game, the demo for the Nintendo Switch that shows you how it works. Sony didn't make us pay for Astro's Playroom. Like, what? Like, something's up with Nintendo, man.
Same day as the Switch 2 Direct. Previously, we only suspected that tariffs were part of the reason for the high price tag. Factors like inflation and rising manufacturing costs seem to take most of the blame. But this statement from Nintendo cements plain and clearly that these tariffs are having a direct impact on the sale of the Switch 2. And again, this is only the US we're talking about. So what are they going to do? Okay. Well, it seems very unlikely that they're going to drop the price now, despite fan outrage criticizing the price point. Nintendo affirmed that the worldwide June 5th release date isn't changing, so it's not a manufacturer.
I wasn't watching the whole thing. I saw it on some other people's channels. They were showing excerpts from it. I was like, yeah. Yo, the fans are not playing. The fans know the power of boycotting this day and age. Bud Light found out big time, and a bunch of other companies found out. Disney's finding out. But I do admit the tariffs could be the issue. But we're just going to have to see how this all shakes out. I'm still on the fence about getting this. And more so on the fence of I'm not buying it now. Plus, I heard that the From Software game that they got coming out, it's supposed to be some multiplayer thing. It's not even, so no.
manufacturing issue either. And even though everyone knew these tariffs were coming when Trump took office, no one knows for sure how far they will go. China just retaliated with a 34% tax on all US goods, now that they're being hit with a whopping 54% import tax. And just so you know, this probably isn't just about retaliated with a 34% tax on all US goods, now that they're being hit with a whopping 54% import tax. And just so you know, this probably isn't just about Nintendo and the Switch 2 anymore. We spoke with someone from the ESA and they told us that they're confident that the tariffs will have a pretty sizable negative impact on video games as a whole. With higher prices, sales will probably go down, companies will have to lay off workers, which will hinder research and development for the next generation of consoles. The ESA spokesperson said, quote, "If we think it's just a Switch, then we aren't taking it seriously." What are your thoughts? Let us know.
You just heard my thoughts. We're just going to have to wait and see. There are thousands of games, hundreds of games that I have not played yet. I have a backlog of so many games to play, I'll probably never get it done. So, I've got plenty of games to play. Like I said, I'm going to let them work it out. I'm going to let Trump work it out with the tariffs. We'll see if it works. You know what I'm saying? You'll never be able to get me on a gotcha like, oh, your boy Trump said this or this and this. They said this. Listen, both sides, Democrats and Republicans, do things that people don't like from time to time or all the time. Okay? Which one is making the country better? That's all I care about. Okay? If I'm happier during Biden's administration, okay, if I'm happier during Trump's administration, that's what I care about. Okay, which one's making Americans' lives better? Okay, because Biden didn't work. He got voted out along with Kamala Harris in a landslide. Okay, so let's see what Trump's going to do. You can't get me on that. Yeah, you heard Trump did this. Yeah, well, Biden did this and Harris did this and all this other stuff happened over there. So what? Like, they were doing dirt and all this other stuff. Just because you don't agree with it, like, it's not going to make me jump to your side. Like, yeah, Trump, I'm mad at Trump. It's not going to happen. I'm waiting to see how things shake out and see if things will actually get better in these next 4 years. It's only been a few months. Let them cook. 10 million subscribers. Woo! Do 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 do.